Pokémon cards, the stupidly expensive hobby that I have no intent of diving into anytime soon. With that being said, I can't help but admire some of the amazing art this franchise has given us over the years. So rather than worrying if pulling the new shiny Charizard will put my kids through college, let's take a step back to appreciate and highlight what I think are some of the best Pokemon card designs we've ever had. And what better place to start than where it all began with Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. First up is Bulbasaur. Now, this one shouldn't be a huge surprise as it appears to be the most valuable Bulbasaur card out there, but I think the best Bulbasaur card is the secret rare full art from Stellar Crown. This guy is just cute. The colors on this card are great, the house we're inside feels so cozy, and I love the addition of the little Pidgeys. They make the scene feel much more alive. Honorable mentions go to the first card from the Japanese set Dark Rush, and this little guy from Secret Wonders who looks like he's up to something rather mischievous. On to my favorite of the original three starters, Squirtle, and in the end, I settled on this card from the Japanese Blastoise Kyurem EX combo deck. I don't know how else to describe this art style other than just chef's kiss, but what really sold me was at first glance, I thought he was just standing in water splashing. Then, when I looked more closely, I realized the little dude is water bending, which is really sick. Second place goes to this guy for very similar reasons as my top card, and additional honorable mentions go to the card from Boundaries Crossed that looks like if Squirtle was from Littlest Pet Shop, as well as this card from the Expedition base set because, well, look at him. And last but not least is everyone's favorite little dragon, that's not technically a dragon, Charmander. It's safe to say that, of the original three, this line has gotten the most love over the years, and the cards definitely reflect that. Taking the top spot is going to be another Japanese card, this time coming from the Sun and Moon promos. The art itself is just beautiful. I've chosen the Japanese version specifically for its silver borders, in this instance I think it just looks better, and to top it all off, the card itself is shiny. Second and third go to this Charmander that wants nothing more than to rip that Pidgey to shreds, and this guy who would like to remind kids that bullying is never okay, unless it's funny. Lastly, I'd just like to acknowledge the existence of this card. This little guy is a little unsure if he's had his first thought yet. But there you have it. Let me know which cards are your favorites down in the comments and which Pokemon you think I should talk about next.